Have you ever met somebody before you actually met them? Dreamt of a situation and a week, a month, a year later, you have that deja vu feeling. You know, that's what I'm going to talk about today. I want to share a different perception of seeing stuff like that. You know, when you're raised in a very religious manner, you know, to even speak on things of this nature classifies you as possessed, demonized, um, that form of nature. But um, it's not, you know, just like the way that I see the information coming. People have different gifts. People, you know, we're going around and we're thinking that, you know, we're all going through life the same, but we all are not going through life the same. Some of us have a little bit more, or we're able to see things in a different light. And because we are able to do that, you know, they classify it as disabled, they classify it as crazy, uh, and things like that. But I don't think that that's necessarily true. I think that there's still a lot more that we have to learn about the physical body and the brain and the psyche. And a lot of these things that these psychological um, titles that they give people that they don't understand, I don't think that all of them are valid. I'm not saying that, you know, that there are not people that may have problems. I'm not saying that, but not all of them, not all problems are, um, you know, bad. Um, I think that some of us, you know, have abilities of being able to have things come to us in sleep. I think that I believe in reincarnation. I believe that we are capable of um, coming back in a different physicality. Um, Sometimes there's this one person I always tease because when I met them, their soul seemed very familiar. Um, it wasn't the outer experience; it was the, the inner something about the person on the inside was very comforting, and it felt like an old friend, an old love, somebody that I probably in a past life spent my whole life with, or probably spent a few lifetimes with them, you know. But people don't understand, you know, when I start talking like that. So excuse me, I'm not crazy. I mean, this is just how I navigate through life. Um, I believe that there is something that is very special with this black skin that we have. Um, I think that there's more to why a lot of people are afraid of it and dislike it. I don't think that it's because it's dark. I don't think it's because it was slavery. I think that this is something that's happened millions and millions of years ago. And we, where we're at now, we've been tapped out of it and we don't understand exactly what's going on right now. But I'm confident that eventually more of us are going to wake up and embrace and navigate ourselves to find out exactly who we are, what is our whole path. I don't think that we're barbaric. I don't think that we're we're any of that stuff that we see on TV. You know, I think that it's a lot of scare tactics, and I think that there's a lot of manipulation that's going on for some reason or another that we are not privileged to. Um, that makes one race feel that they have to feel more superior than another. And I don't know. Maybe back in millions and millions of years ago, maybe the world was reversed. Maybe black people were the ones with the power. Maybe we were the ones with all the jobs and all the opportunities. Maybe we were the ones that was living rich, and it was white people who were being chastised and ridiculed and enslaved and left to, live and squander. And just maybe because of that, maybe that's where the fear comes from. Because what happens if the roles reverse and black privilege becomes more universal or more dominant? Where would that leave them? What happens when the almighty dollar falls and it doesn't mean anything? What happens when gold isn't what isn't isn't doesn't equate to anything? What happens? What happens? What happened to all of these people who have stockpiled the dollar, the gold, the diamond, and then we find out later on that there's a different commodity that's more important than any of that. Their dollar can't save them. Their gold can't save them. Nothing. They don't have it. What what happens then? What if the treasure is actually within? What if that's where the true richness lies? Maybe it's something that can't be picked up off the ground. Maybe it's something that's found within. What happens then?